So we're looking at David Lachapelle and his miniature movies that he makes with his photographs. So we see what we presume to be some sort of organized crime ring in a very, very fancy loft. And here we have the main protagonist and all of his consorts and the femme fatale. Here on the table we have the scales of justice, we have the implements of weaponry and violence, and also drugs, the mirror with the razor blade, and alcohol and cigars and all sorts of debauchery. So here we have the main protagonist. He's looking to someone who's not quite on frame, and he is also very acutely aware of someone that is not quite here. Here we turn the tables. We see the same girl from the elevator here, the right-hand man of the main protagonist, the mob boss. There's some sort of argument going on. Something is not quite right because she's bleeding from her nose. Maybe she's overdosed on some sort of medication or drugs. But clearly something is not quite right. We go on to the next page. We see some of the aftermath. The main protagonist, the mob boss, dealing with some sort of affliction that has happened to his mafia. He's trying to figure out how to deal with it. He's here with his right-hand man and his woman. He's taking a bath. He's trying to figure it all out. And then here we come to the rather violent conclusion. Here we have the mob boss. There's a broken arm, and you see that he's just killed the man who, when we look back at the first frame, was eyeing up the femme fatale from the elevator. So maybe some infidelity has transpired. And here we see all these guns and banking equipment, telephone equipment, chainsaws, a briefcase which may contain money. They've been drinking. And then also if we look here at the corner, we see that we are looking at a set, that this sunset is not actually there. And this black wall here also designates that we are looking at something that is rather constructed. And it might be some bizarre sort of gang holding area, or it might be some sort of revealing quality that we might be looking at some sort of theatrical play. But here again we see the right-hand man with his emblematic embroidery on his lapel, and we see that he's congratulating our mob boss on a job well done. So maybe he's the mob boss because he's the one feeding all this information into him while he's in his moment of glory, while he's in his moment of uncertainty here, consulting and looking confidently into the future while the mob boss is in contemplation and not quite certain of what is going on, and remaining calm while questioning, and things are happening that we're not quite sure of, but the result is quite clear. Death.
Cool.
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
About it.
So that is the
David Lachapelle. Dave Lachapelle.
Wow.
Crazy person.
He is. Yes. Thank you for his explanation and
Yeah, definitely.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.